What's up everybody, ProfNoctis here, and it's finally time. The Final Fantasy VII Rebirth lecture series is upon us, and this time, I'm not alone. I'm excited to finally announce the full star-studded cast of contributors joining us for this journey. So it's time for a good old-fashioned roll call. Let's mosey. Schrodinger's Baby Seal, Night Sky Prince, Unalesca, Final Fan TV, Subtext, Blitz, Phil Hartshorn and Aaliyah Will, Sleep Easy, Tyler Hepner, Eyes on B, Sector 6, 8-Bit D, Lully Joe, Bioroxus, Finny, Drugel and Shoop, David Vincent, Genesis 7, Jesse Cox, and Final Fantasy Union. It really feels like everyone is here, but who's to say there won't be more? After all, we want this lecture series to be the most comprehensive, the deepest dive into one of 2024's biggest games. The series starts next week, so be sure to like, subscribe, and follow on YouTube and Twitch for all the Rebirth content you can handle. Because trust me, you don't want to miss a single episode of this. So get those notebooks ready, and we'll see you in class.
I'm waiting, Cloud. However, you'll never see the truth with such clouded eyes.
ProfNoctis here, and I'm excited to announce a new lecture series on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, picking up right where we left off with the remake. Starting in September, I'll be exploring key sequences in the game, analyzing them through various real-world lenses, all informed by actual research and lectures from my work at the University of Alabama. Through video essays and live streams, we'll consider how Rebirth echoes Buddhist pathways out of pain, and how Christianity continues to inform the ever-problematic Whispers. We'll merge worlds as we break down Jung and Nietzsche, and classic literature will even take us to the depths of the afterlife. But this time around, I'm not alone. I'll be bringing along other creators to share their perspectives. And then, I even want to hear from you as well. Through live lecture playthroughs of each chapter, you'll be invited to share your ideas in real time as we make our way through the game together, trying to make sense of all its many mysteries. So grab a notebook and settle in, because for the next 12 weeks, those clouded eyes are about to become a whole lot clearer. This is our Final Fantasy VII Rebirth lecture series. The new semester starts September 2nd with live lecture plays every Tuesday and Thursday night. Video essays will be released periodically throughout the fall, and creator interviews will be released regularly on Monday's weekly show. Until then, though, review my former lecture series here, and be sure to join my Discord and follow me on socials for even more deep diving into the world of Final Fantasy, as well as a heads up for my content calendar. I can't wait to go on this semester-long journey with you, so be sure to follow. We'll see you in class. Hey, what's up everybody? How are we doing tonight? Happy Thursday. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Tonight we have got a great time in store because tonight we are going to be heading into the Mythril Mines. If this is your first time hanging out with us, what's up? Welcome in. My name is Wade, aka ProfNoctis, and I am faculty at the University of Alabama, where I'm currently teaching a class on the philosophy of religious deconstruction and reconstruction through Final Fantasy 16. But tonight we're all about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so I'm so excited that you were here. Joshy Poo, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm seeing a lot of subs tonight, a lot of follows. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, once again, we got to change it from our oceanic sports to our regular theme, right? I don't know why it does that every single time, but boy, it really wants us to be on some kind of sports theme, doesn't it? Okay, no more sports. Default. Now we should get that sweet cloud action. Good. How are we doing tonight, everybody? How's your week? It's close to the end of the week. Close to the end of the week. Chapter 4 is the Mines and Parade. No, Chapter 3 is the Mines, then Chapter 4 is all of Junon and the Parade. And so we'll get into that next week. But tonight is all about the Mines. We are going to get some more rock facts, because the rock facts don't stop until we're out fully of the Grasslands. So there are going to be some rock facts tonight because we're still in the land of Titan. So you are going to get some rock facts. And so you know what that means, don't you, everybody? It means we are in for them rock facts. And that's a rock fact. If you're familiar with the Over the Garden Wall cartoon series, oh my gosh. Heck yeah. The Badgers, oh man, it's a big night. I hope you've got me on one screen and them on the other. This stream has you quaking. What's up, Matt M? How you doing? Good to see everybody tonight. I hope you're doing well. Hey, let's talk real quick. Some things. Just some housekeeping sort of stuff. Hope that you are, like I said, doing well. But if you want to continue to do well and hang out with us even off the stream, I do want to invite you to join the Discord. I think somebody hit the Discord bot or whatever action earlier, so make sure that you join our Discord. We'd love for you to join us over there. We have all kinds of conversations, including little community events and stuff over there, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, Kuya, for that. Thanks for hitting that Discord for us. So feel free to join. That's open for everybody, and we'd love for you to be a part of that. Also, stay tuned. If you've not checked out the ProfNoctis Weekly Show, this week we've got a great episode, you guys. Brought on BioRoxas, and he deep dove into, is that a deep dove? Deep dived? Deep divin'? he helped us really explore the psychology of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You don't want to miss that one. It's really, really, really good. We talk how Bama is going to kneel to the Wisconsin Badgers. Okay, I see, Jeffrey. Yeah. Whew, I don't think they're going to kneel to the Wisconsin Badgers. I think it's going to be a close game, but I don't know. Deep delving. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm a little nervous about Georgia. Who's the Badgers QB? I couldn't tell you. Not my content. So, like I said, last week was BioRoxas, but we got a really special one for you next week with the one and the only Night Sky Prince. You're going to be getting that interview on Monday. That'll be the release of Night Sky Prince's interview, and you're going to love it. You're gonna have a great time listening to me and Evan pick the brain of good old NSP. You're going to love him. So, if you're not if you don't follow or subscribe over to Night Sky Prince, you may want to check out some of his stuff, but it'll be a great introduction for you if you don't know him. So that's going to be a great one. Also, next week is going to be a banger week, you guys. I think that we've got stuff every single day. So in addition to the weekly show coming out on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday's regular live streams, I believe, knock on wood or something. Why do I knock on wood and like hit my hand? Anyway, so yeah, on Wednesday, you're gonna get my hopefully final recommendation of Visions of Mana video, a brief video about that. And then next Friday, you can look forward to my first video essay on Buddha and the Buddhism lens for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I think you're really going to like it. I think you're going to have a little bit of like mind-blowing sort of stuff. So get excited for that next Friday. And that's coming straight to you. Good way to start the weekend, I think. Also, I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody that helps make this channel work, to all of our amazing research assistants. Tonight, you're going to get some rock facts from our classic RAs. A round of applause for them. You're going to get, we've got some great people that are kind of like working behind the scenes as like the Twitch and the YouTube mods and facilitators. So big round of applause for them. Tonight you're going to get some, we also have video editors and stuff that are kind of honing their craft, doing some cool things with our reels and shorts and stuff. So thank you so much, everybody, that all the love to those guys and gals for all their hard work. And that's what makes this whole channel cool, you know? That's one of the things that I love. Like, this is a community effort. We're all creating something really, really cool, which is something awesome about that I wasn't really sure how it would work transitioning over to the stream, but this is kind of how I run my classes and student groups as well. Like this is a place for gamers by gamers, just like my classroom and all that stuff is a place for students by students and just kind of guided by me. So we love that, and thank you for being a part. So big hand to all of them. Tonight, though, let's check out the Mythril Mines. Where we last left off, we had a great time exploring the Grasslands, learning about Titan, hearing some great jokes that had you rocking and rolling. And then we fought the fearsome Midgardsormr, and aside from the time that I didn't have good materia equipped, because I thought he was weak to fire instead of ice, because I didn't check. I went in cocky. We one-shotted him after the mistake of the materia, right? So, like, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Tonight, though, we are going to struggle because we're fighting the Mythril Golem, who's the bane of my existence. So, anyway, why don't we, on that note, head on over to watch some gameplay, shall we? Let's enter the mines together.
That's a rock fact.
And that is a rock fact. That's right. You're going to get tons of rock facts tonight, and we're so excited about it. So let me go ahead and get to chapter select. Let's go to chapter 3, and we're going to dive right in, you guys. So, you're predicting 5 deaths. Thank you for believing in me. I appreciate you. Did you miss anything? Just the introductory stuff. You're right on time. Glad you're here. Let's restore previously completed quest data. We're going to do hard mode because your boy's a professional none of this, so we're going to do it. And let's get into it, shall we? Smell what the rocks are cooking. Okay, 3, 2, 1, Mythril Mines, we are go. Deeper into darkness.
He's here, isn't he?
I don't know.
Well, monsters sure are.
No doubt.
Monsters we can handle. We've dealt with worse.
That's easy for you to say. You fought the worst for a living.
Not us, though.
Yeah, good point. You mind taking the lead, Merc?
For 2,000.
Enough for her standard course. Twice, right?
Her what now?
Ask him.
Cloud?
Aerith? Snitches.
Forget it. You guys need to focus.
Wasn't all that long ago that this place was a
Thank you for
working
the sub.
Mythril mine. Y'all know about Mythril, right?
Not anything specific, no.
It's pretty tough.
And beautiful besides.
Right on both counts. But what you might not realize is just how rare it is.
Look at this cave.
Never been found outside of these caves, in fact. And I ought to know. Worked in a mine myself
Aerith.
back in the day. Hard not to learn about the life when you live in it.
Should we pick up a few souvenirs then?
We could. probably not worth it. Shinra's been churning out stuff made with more.
I love the
durable alloys
detail
for
here.
years now. He even got that signature Mythril sheet
When that
and
PS5
everything.
Pro comes out, maybe we'll be able to
Probably
read
refined with
these.
material, too.
Look at you, Mr. Shinra expert.
So everybody, with this as kind of the backdrop here, why don't we talk some rock facts really quick? Because this is just such a pretty area, right? Like, let's just kind of take a nice look at this Mythril Mine. Isn't that good? I remember the Mythril Mines from the original Final Fantasy VII, and like it was a neat place, but it was like 3 screens long. But this has such cool lore to it. So I want to share some shall we begin with some rock facts, everybody?
And that's a rock fact.
I think we should. Let's do some rock facts really quick. So, beginning up, this is kind of interesting because just outside the Mythril Mines, back in the wetlands where we fought the Midgardsormr, just outside. You remember this from last time. The area is in ruins, but there's one of Titan's sanctuaries that stands just outside in those wetlands, okay? And it's overlooking the entrance to the Mythril Mine. So even though the area is in ruins, the swamp is fraught with danger. The mine itself is abandoned and in disrepair. So it's clear, and we can see that from this scene right here. I'm trying to be like the weatherman, point to the thing. We can see, like, this used to almost have like a museum element, but there really isn't a lot of people. There aren't a lot of people that visit here anymore. The only beings in this mine are cave-dwelling monsters and these zombie-like black-cloaked ex-soldiers or soldiers that have been Mako poisoned, right? And later on, we're going to hear these guys described as shadows of Sephiroth. Now, this is pretty important because there's some really interesting things that we can deduce as far as allusions to some mythology. So, now we stated this previously in the last stream, but there's a place that in Greek mythology called Tainaron, okay, whose cave was regarded as an entrance to, do you remember? The underworld. And there once stood a temple to Poseidon there. Now, this temple was an example of a rare kind of sanctuary known as the let me see if I can get it. Necromantion, okay? Say it with me, class. Necromantion. Key emphasis there on the necromantion, right? Also called the, quote, Death Oracle. And this is a place where people would communicate and they would consult with the dead. Now, usually this was dedicated to Hades and or maybe like Persephone, and staffed by what we call evocators, who knew how to call forth the shades of the dead. That is, the necromantion at Tainaron was instead dedicated to Poseidon and seems to have had no such staff on the site. Now, this is pretty interesting, okay? Now, it sounds like I'm just kind of rambling about all this stuff, but as we go into the Mythril Mines, what are you noticing? Well, we're delving a little bit more and more into a place that's abandoned. Place of death, a place where you have these zombie-like, are they dead, are they alive, figures in Mythril, like in these Mythril Mines, these black hooded robed figures that are moving through. Okay, so this is just a really subtle allusion to some of these really interesting pieces. You remember that we talked about last time that Poseidon was a ruler of the Earth realm. Okay. Even though commonly associated with water. So I think that this is a really interesting piece here. Here in the Grasslands, you've got this kind of monument to Titan that leads you into the gates of the, quote, underworld. Are you with me, chat? Really interesting stuff. I'm going to give you just a couple of other quick rock facts. This was the only known necromantion to be state-sponsored, as it was controlled by Sparta. And while Sparta was military-based society and the Republic of Junon was more trade-based, both were comprised of a federation of water-based settlements. So Junon's on the Meridian Ocean and Sparta's along the Eurotas River Valley. And one other thing, Eurotas is thought to derive from the Greek word for mold, also an epithet to Hades. Okay, so just again, more death, illusion and all that kind of stuff. So as we go through the Mythril Mines here, let's kind of think through this. How are we seeing death? How are we seeing kind of this devolving into the underworld, the despair, and how are we seeing some of this stuff? So, and that, my friends, is what we call a rock fact.
And that's a rock fact.
So, straight to the mines, everybody. As Aerith knocks over a sign. Clumsy Aerith. Alright, let's head on in. Again, I could just stare at these rocks for so long. Oh my gosh. Just imagine what they'll look like on that $800 PS5 Pro. I know there's a lot of takes on the PS5 Pro, but, you know, just remember, it's optional. You know, not everybody needs it. It's a whole thing, but it may be a rebirth machine for some people, though. So, just trying to get some good looks at all this stuff. See, again, I love how we've got this really interesting like museum setup over here. I think that's so cool. Yeah. Don't start. Do I have any Mythril facts? You will see. You will see. We have some Mythril facts coming up in just a little bit. Has anybody ever been to like a real cave? We've got a cave in North Alabama called DeSoto Caverns. I sometimes take students there. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Caving's pretty fun, right? I mean, you've got like museum caves, and then you've got like actual spelunking caves. I wish I could read this, but it just kind of looks like scribble. So.
It's them.
It seems we've caught up.
Come on. Yeah, our wallets are going to suffer. It's like Square Enix is performing limit breaks on my wallet and my salary. So. Oh man, but like, don't you just want Cloud and all of his magnificent lighting detailed with that PS5? I mean, check him out. That's ghastly. Actually, that's pretty good. Alright, let's chase down these guys. Alright, one of the key things that I want to point out tonight is the way that everyone is interacting with these guys in the robes. Okay? Notice the different ways that everybody's reacting. Because I have a thesis tonight, beyond rock facts and beyond all that kind of stuff, but something more akin to like a life lesson. And I believe that there's some things that we can learn about the ways that we interact with one another simply by watching how this group, the party here in Final Fantasy VII, interacts with these black-robed figures. Schrodinger's Baby Seal and I had a great conversation a few weeks ago. You can check that out on my YouTube as well, where we discussed this exact thing. And we really came to this realization that the black-robed figures are a place of disdain, or a moment of disdain for the rest of the world, but to the party, there's some kinship. And we talk a little bit about why that is. Well, let's head on in and begin our journey into the depths.
Hope they're okay.
Yeah. But if not, nothing we can do.
Right.
I don't know. We shouldn't just leave them. You know what? I'll go check.
Okay, I'll come too.
Nah, you stay. I know what I'm doing down here. You don't. Last thing we need is you getting hurt on us.
I'll accompany him. I'm no stranger to caves.
Okay, if you're sure. Sorry to... I mean, thank you.
I love that she catches herself, right?
You keep track of the other robes now, you hear?
Of course.
Careful down there.
This scene of Tifa, so relatable. Somebody mentioned in our chapter 1 lecture play where we have the flashback. They mentioned how Tifa used to be so confident, so self-assured, right? I'm the best there is, the best guide there is, and all that stuff. And after the Nibelheim incident, Tifa seems much more subdued, unsure of herself, right? And I think that's such an interesting detail here, where she's such kind of a people pleaser. She says this later on at Nibelheim, always concerned about how she's coming off to others. And so, I think it's really an interesting thing. I love the characterization of these guys. I love it. Oh, I forgot that I put Garrison cards here.
This one's for you.
Get him! Get him!
Don't think you'll walk like this. Here it comes. One more shot.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What does this say? Caution. Probably something about something wrong step. I don't know. Something bad steps. The PS5 Pro could have rendered that. Caution, wet floor. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just can't read. Maybe that's it. Meow.
Make way. Coming through. You just backing off a bit?
My turn.
You'll be blown away. Let's go.
Take it too far. Bam!
Watch out for that wind.
Caution, falling rocks. I like that we all have different interpretations of what that sign said. Did I come down this way? Yep, this was the way that I came down. Okay, back in. There we go. In a treasure chest. Watch out for Sid High Winds. Isn't that the truth? It would be like this.
Won't take long.
That's it.
I got this.
You'll be blown away.
Bam, bam, bam! Go, go, go!
Never in doubt.
Never in doubt. Cloud has all the confidence. False confidence, as we remember. Oh, you got forest facts? That's like rock facts. You love a good woods facts. Are they weak to fire? Noble sacrifice. Like why? Watch out for high winds. I love that too. Oh, these guys, ogres are the worst. I actually do hate these guys an awful lot.
Get fired up.
Let's do this. Deal with that.
Who would have ever guessed that the music for the Mythril Mines could be such good battle music, right?
I'll show you what I can do. It's over. Still here.
We are not losing to the Wisconsin Badgers. We're not doing it. I refuse to believe it. I won't allow it. I will not concede it. The tide is gonna roll. Roll tide us. We are not losing to Wisconsin, bro. We're not losing to Wisconsin. What would we even bet? I'm not betting money on this prof salary. Another heat wave. Was it not so bad, Aerith? Because you look very wounded. Push-ups! How many push-ups do you want me to do? Like on stream? If we lose, how many push-ups do you want me to do? How many points was scored? I'll do that many push-ups on stream. Does Costa del Sol count? Okay, I should probably heal up. Ugh, I don't want to heal. I don't want to heal. I don't want to heal! Sound like a little kid. But Mom! You just finished arms in your back and arms are toast? Well, you know what they say. When your arms are toast, cover them in avocado and call them breakfast. Pretty sure that's what they say. Should we fight this guy? I don't know if it's worth it. There we go. Watch out for Sid High Wind.
See you around.
Well, that was easier than I imagined. I'm so glad that they kept this music, like the good old Mythril Mine Cave music. I love this song from the original. There's not a song I don't cherish. Pull, Cloud, pull! Ah, that's plenty of room.
Wow. This place is huge.
And that's a rock fact.
What's that?
Hopefully, our ticket out of here.
Let's see.
Okay, so as we continue going into the mines even further, I love when he looks down like this. I got some good pictures like this, you guys. Like just angling just right so it looks a little bit more adventurous, or like he's just being curious. This is how I got so many hours my first playthrough, because I just love a good camera mode, you know, a good camera mode. So looking into these depths down here, why don't we do some rock facts really quick? So we got a lot of rock facts tonight. So we're going to continue with the Greek train of thought. This is kind of an area that is related to Poseidon and the underworld, kind of this in-between space. There's a famous Greek traveler, Pausanias, who reported to have seen no further path in the cave itself that would have led down into the earth. However, he does relate a story from an earlier author that a large serpent once inhabited the grounds that was so fearsome it was thought to have come from the underworld, just as Midgardsormr, admittedly a larger serpent, occupied the swamp just before the Mythril Mines. That's kind of interesting. Now here's a fun rock fact. Poseidon's Necromantion was known as a most sacred place and a refuge for criminals, exiles, and other suppliants. Greek historians relate that in response to an uprising, the Spartans removed a group of suppliants from the temple and had them all killed. Now, this event happened around the same time as the earthquake of 464 BC, which their neighbors considered to be retribution from the god for violating the sanctuary. Now, this violation of suppliants' rights was deferred to afterwards as the Taenarian evil. The lesson is, don't make the earth shaker angry. Okay, so do you see how, like, all of this is kind of connected? It's like little side stories having to do with the gods of the who are the rulers of the earth, whether it's the Titans, the children of Gaia, or Poseidon, the ruler of the earth realm. That's just kind of an interesting little aside. So, let's go to a couple of other quick rock facts. One concept is this idea of the preservation of knowledge and conservation. This is something that we do kind of get in these minds a little bit. As society progresses, new ideas often overshadow old ones, and as humans, we often have a desire to share or preserve old ideas. Now in Rebirth, an update to Rebirth for the Mythril Mines being fleshed out, is that they were also put out of business. At the beginning of the mines is a museum, and we've just kind of trekked through that. While it's now in disrepair, it shows that there was an effort to preserve this history. Lost knowledge, there's a disconnect between the generational divide between Barrett and the rest of the team. For example, Barrett understands these mines, but everybody else is pretty new in all of this. Now, in the original Final Fantasy VII, the Mythril Mines were more tied to Calm, with the workers in the bar saying it was shut down due to monsters infesting the area. So what does all this mean for us? And this will be our last rock fact for a little bit. Understanding others through knowledge conservation. One way of understanding other people is by communing and trying to understand the side of the other person. We often think that understanding and communication across different cultures it takes place across different cultures, but less so about across generational divides. Understanding how society changes can help us find common ground with generations both above and below us. I think that that's a pretty interesting point. There's people for whom these mines would be just secondhand knowledge, right? Barrett is one of those people, for example. He understands how mining culture works because he's from Corel, right? Whereas the rest of the party is just kind of like, well, this is a pretty mysterious place, like, never really been in a mine before. I mean, sweet Aerith over here, she's just like, I have no idea. Like, what are rock facts? I know garden facts. I know flower facts, right? And that's pretty interesting to me. So this is a learning moment, and it's a way for everybody to kind of understand a little bit of Barrett's backstory. Also a nice way for us to think about how can we cross those generational divides. It's kind of like when you're sitting with your grandpa or something like that, or if you or an older person. Like when I was a kid, I used to ask my grandpa all kinds of questions. My grandpa was a train conductor, and he would always like let me blow his whistle, and sometimes I would get to like go and visit the train yard and all this kind of stuff, and I would just ask him all these stories. And those stories, super duper interesting stuff, right? And it's things that I would never have a reference for. No frame of reference whatsoever. But through stories, I'm able to kind of understand them. Yeah, Amy, that's a great idea. Yeah. I mean, that's a great point. Cross-generational cast who learns from each other. I think those are kind of interesting stories, you know? And as an educator, that's something that I think about all the time. You know, what are the things that I might be able to impart to those students that are in my class. You know, in America, at least yesterday, we remembered a pretty important day, and that day was September 11th, right? And in 2001, that's when we had terrorist attacks that took down the World Trade Centers, right? The Twin Towers, the World Trade Center. And it is not lost on me that as I teach classes today, those students were not born yet. Or if they were born, they were very, very young and very, very small. So they don't remember it. And so I'm able to tell stories about where was I on those days, how I experienced that day. And it's a really interesting sort of dynamic there. I don't know how old y'all were, but for 9/11, I was 17 years old and 11 months. 17 years old and 11 months. Meaning, I was 1 month away from 18, which means I was 1 month away from being eligible to enlist in the military service. And that was kind of the thing with every guy in my hometown. You know, it was kind of this idea of like, what can we do to help? Very much like you were 11 months. Okay, so I'm 17 years older than you also. So like that's one of the interesting things about all this. Like when I like think about Cloud here, even though my dad was in the military and part of the military, I never really grew up wanting to do that sort of thing. But when I was almost 18 years old and, you know, we had this attack on 9/11, I was like, well, that's what we have to do. I ended up not going into that. I went on to college and served people in other ways, but this was it was kind of on my mind. So like I really understand that idea of coming from a small town like Cloud and saying, well, I want to make something of myself and I want to do something that matters. Maybe military is the way of doing it. Not what I ended up doing. We find our own meaning in our own ways, but I think it's kind of an interesting sort of thing. But I bring that up because I do have to share that story with others. Another little bit of prof lore for you. This is like, this is kind of silly, and I don't mean to make light of this day at all, but it's just a humorous moment. It was homecoming at my school when 9/11 happened. And so it was a Tuesday, and that Tuesday was also the Powder Puff football game, and I was one of the cheerleaders for that game. So the thing was, all the players, Powder Puff, for those of you that aren't familiar with that, it's when the female students play football and they like dress up as football players, and a lot of the male students dress up as cheerleaders and they're going to like do like cheerleading. So it's kind of like a old school sort of gender bendy sort of thing, okay? And I ended up being a cheerleader for Powder Puff football. Me and some of my friends and a bunch of us, we all did that. And so on 9/11, I and my friends were dressed as cheerleaders for that particular moment. And so in my moment in history, like this iconic day, this infamous day, I'm dressed like ready for like cheerleading. It's like, oh my gosh. So like I think back to that, it's like, oh, of course. But I mean, we didn't know. It was homecoming week. We were being kids. Silly kid stuff. But it's just one of those silly things. Immediately the tone shifted, as you can imagine. Immediately. Excuse me, Aerith. We need to see pictures. Maybe I'll find some. There's somewhere. Let me check up on the chat. I remember having to see if we could find my sister-in-law who worked Oh, wow, on one of the floors that got hit in the second tower. It was one of the few days in her life that she was running late, and she was on the Staten Island ferry watching it happen. Smith, my gosh. Oh my gosh, what an incredible like experience that must have been just for her, just like to see what her fate could have been. Wow. Oh my gosh. Smith, that is wild. Thank you for sharing that. I cannot imagine. I'm sure that had a lot of like coping, almost like maybe some survivor's guilt. I bet. I'm glad that she was safe. That is wild. Good grief. You were 21 at the time. Your partner and you had just gotten back from a trip to New York, so you have pictures of you at the World Trade Centers the week before. See, chat, like this is what we're talking about. Like, it's one thing to hear stories, like just like read it in history books, and like this group is doing. It's a whole other thing to like hear the stories, the personal stories of people. Worse for her were all the funerals for coworkers. Oh my gosh, I bet it was, Smith. I can't even imagine. Yeah, this is what. So again, chat, like, don't miss how cool this moment is, right? We all, because of age differences, some of us are 11 months old, some of us weren't even born yet, some of us were about to think about enlisting in the military, others of us had loved ones, like all kinds of stuff. We've got stories of this, and this builds a community mythos, right? It builds a community, like generational gap bridging. That's exactly what we're talking about here. These guys in the game are leaning on Barrett to tell them about the old days in the mines, just as we kind of share this. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. The things that come out on this stream, you guys. Smith, thank you for sharing. Wow. Everybody, thank you for sharing. That's wild stuff. Yeah, Racy, I'm sure having people that just never heard of it at all. Wow, yeah. Community lore really is insane, isn't it? I'm not changing materia. I should change materia. There's two of them. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to be careless. I'm being careless right now, y'all. I don't want to be careless. We'll just have to put the wind materia back on later. A little fire. Let's do some fire. And Tifa, you're gonna get some fire too. I think that's a good idea for all of us. Now, let's get them. You saw people doing reaction videos yesterday? That is wild to me. Like, they've never seen it before and they've done it. This is insane. And yet, like, I get it. Like, I absolutely get it. What am I doing? Prime mode. What's prime mode, baby?
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, get him, people! Get up! Don't let him do it!
You can do it.
Keep it together.
Can you take over for me?
Woo! Ow, that hurt.
Let me think fast. Give him your all. Bring it.
Come on.
Ready? You ready? There. Keep it up.
Aerith is over there doing work. Girl is getting it.
Gotcha. Not bad.
We did better than I imagined there. Her story of surviving. Oh my gosh. Yeah, some of those stories are just so, like, it's chilling, right? You'd been born 4 days earlier. Yeah. I had a student a few years ago that was born, I think he was born the year after? No, he was born a year or two earlier, but on September 11th. Kind of wild to
I
think
don't
about.
see any black robes. Did we lose them?
Still got time to catch up.
If any of them are still alive.
Tifa, be optimistic. I'll be a boomer for a moment, but I heard some younger coworkers mocking the moment of silence thing at work. Oh, yeah. Well, that's it. You know, here's the thing, chat. Like, so many of us, like, we have, how do I say this? Like, this is something that I've learned just from being a teacher. When you don't have context or frame of reference for something and you depersonalize from a world event or a tragedy, instead of feeling it, a lot of times you do kind of discard it, and so it does lead to disrespect. It does lead to that sort of thing. But when you can put a face with someone or something in an event, when you start to hear stories, that's when it's like, okay, this is not something that I'm gonna really mock or make fun of, because it's like for all of you, now you know that when I was 17 years old, like, I'm watching this on the screen as a 17-year-old boy in school, and it had, like, I had chills and like my heart was breaking and stuff. Well, that's going to change the way that you think about that now, especially if you're not old enough to remember, right? And exactly right, Amy, you went to the memorial and you heard stories, and that's exactly what we're talking about tonight. Like, when you are able to put a face and a story to tragic events or tragic circumstances, well, it personalizes the issue. And what is it that I think Evan said this? Exposure produces empathy, right? Exposure to something produces empathy, and the only way to really get empathy, like, you can think you have empathy just in a theoretical sort of thing, but when you look somebody in the eyes and you hear their situation and their story, you can't help but produce empathy in that. So, which is exactly what we're talking about tonight. One of the things that, if you saw my interview with Clark, Baby Seal, one of the things that we landed on at the end of that multi-hour interview was this party treats the robed figures differently than everybody else in the world. Everybody else, like at Costa del Sol, they're discarding the robed figures. Well, the question is why? Why do they do that? Well, especially as they learn more and more about the robed figures, they're realizing that Cloud's gonna be one of them, right? Cloud has the potential to end up like them. And so when they are treating the robed figures with compassion, what they're really doing is they have a frame of reference where this is their friend. This is Cloud. And when that proximity, that exposure to Cloud really has taken effect in Barrett's life, for example, he becomes very protective of those robed figures. And I think that that's a huge lesson for us tonight, right? All right, let's head on up here. We're gonna have our first fight of the night, first big fight of the night, I guess. I'm gonna put back on my wind and lightning materia real quick. Okay, let's go. Wow. These stories, you guys.
So,
Yeah.
tell me about Reno.
Broden
holding
Rose
up
for
okay?
sure.
He's been through worse. He's been instructed to take some time to himself. To relax.
It's Turk
Recuperate.
time.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds a lot like a nice, long, all expenses paid vacation.
Well,
Wait.
more or less.
Lucky.
Hardly. He's bored out of his mind.
Probably misses it. Seriously? What are we even doing here?
Yeah,
Sorry,
Trenton,
but
right?
I gotta say it.
Right?
This mission,
Trenton, actually, you just hit on something that I can't let go. I cannot let go. That's such a great point, because it's interesting that only Cloud is the only one to harm the robed figures. And it's not on purpose, but it's still matters, right? Because this is the thing that he's fighting. So there's a little bit of projection of his own violence against them because he doesn't want to be that. And yet he's afraid, especially after that conversation with Broden, that he's going to end up like that. And even though people like Tifa is like, you're not going to be like that, all that stuff, that's a major sort of thing. What a lesson for us. Maybe sometimes the things that we get riled up and hate the most is really a projection of what we fear about ourselves the most. Boy, that's an amazing Trenton. Snaps for Trenton. Wow, that was awesome. Good job. Usually you're in here and you're like baiting me into things, but that was actually a really great comment, Trenton. Got to give props where props are due. That's good. That's real good. Okay, let's get back to the fight.
Makes no sense. Why are we wasting our time following these hooded weirdos around?
Orders are orders. The whys and wherefores are not our concern.
Yeesh. Maybe
That's so
you need a
good.
vacation.
Truth
So about
lunchbox.
him, Mr. Workaholic. Thoughts?
God, that was such a good point, Trenton. Like,
I say we put him down. I mean,
Larger
that's what
RA.
Sung would do if he was here.
To be fair, I haven't checked the RA thing. in a
Who's
little
there?
bit. I need to.
Sharp ears.
Okay, let's go.
Damn it.
Sorry.
No freaking way.
I love Elena.
Feast your eyes on the Turks' latest and greatest, Elena. But you three can call me your worst nightmare.
Where's Reno?
What's up, Ethan? Welcome
On
in.
vacation.
Elena's got those young
Unfortunately
years.
for you, I'm here to fill in.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk. And a consummate professional.
Oh, hey-oh, hey-oh! Bam! Okay, Tifa, I need you to hit Elena.
No choice.
What are we doing? Okay, get over here.
Ready for the real work, newbie?
I'm not that.
How about we... Let's get after Elena.
You've got this.
Taking over.
Woo! Ow!
Deal with that.
Woo! Ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow, ow.
It's on you.
Let's do it. It's on you.
Let's go.
Ow. Come on! Get down! Get in! Let's go. Okay, Tifa. Get in there and heal us real fast.
Get in there. We gotta get through this village. It's your turn now.
I've got this.
You're gonna feel this.
Woo! We are doing work! Heck yeah.
Rude.
Just like we practiced.
Gotcha.
Did you know that in this fight, if you,
And catch. There.
Don't overdo it.
Let me Bring it up.
hang on.
I got this.
Did you know that in this fight, there are ways to dodge Elena's punch and she'll go flying off the side? It's kind of interesting. A callback to the Icicle Inn area. Okay, Tifa, it's you.
You okay?
What is she? Thunder?
This one's for you! Come on, team!
She's done. She is done. Guys, we destroyed them. Oh my gosh, we destroyed them. That music is so good.
Hands in the air. Right
I mean,
now.
brutalized them. It was so good.
Better keep that toy where I can see it, lest you want a hole in your head. Now then. Y'all got a lot to answer.
That scream is crazy.
A lot of blood on your hands.
You need someone to blame.
First try, baby.
I suggest you look in the mirror. For us, however, things have changed. While you're still wanted fugitives, if you stay out of our way, we'll stay out of yours.
Oh yeah? Bullshit.
Take care of Aerith for me. Elena!
So extra.
Nice one, Red.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely help with Corneo and Wutai.
Just gonna float there.
Look at Barrett. Michael Phelps over here.
Hey, where are the others?
You okay?
We're good. Just taking a quick dip to get the crime off.
Do you see a way back up?
We'll find one.
We'll meet you at the exit.
Okay.
Trenton, good point again. Oh, roll tonight, bud.
Hojo's lab was filled with men like this. Mako poisoned. Every last one of them.
Poor bastards. What do you think their deal is? Where they going?
They're following Sephiroth, or so
You're
Cloud
right, Brandon.
seems to think.
He did say that. Let's hope the boy can keep it together.
Hank, that's a good point. I wonder if they will. It would make really good sense for them to be on good terms. I'm curious. Just a heads up, rock in the cave was like grass in the grasslands for you. Are you serious? Good to know. Good to know. So let's give Red some max MP up. Vengeful Revenant. We'll do max MP. That seems to be super helpful for us right now. I don't know why we sat. They haven't done anything, so. Alright, I feel like after that really intense moment, I feel like it's time for maybe some more rock facts. Are you ready for some rock facts? Let's do it. I'll need to use my synergy skills. Listen, Mythril Golem's tough. I fought him on hard mode and I barely scraped by, but we're gonna think positively tonight. Okay, let's talk about some rock facts. Alright, so one concept here in the Mythril Mines is using the knowledge that we have to help others and teamwork. So throughout Rebirth, the Mythril Mines really showcase how different everybody in the team is and where their strengths really are. So for example, as we've already seen, Barrett and Red go down to help this robed guy. Now these two specifically go because of their knowledge of caves and caving in general. You remember in Cosmo Canyon, hurl those rock facts at us. Absolutely. Remember in Cosmo Canyon, once we get there, there are caves around there, especially the Cave of the Gi. And also he's got that nose for hunting and scavenging and stuff. Barrett, of course, being in the mines. The group also acknowledges Cloud's battle experience, but Barrett asks him to take point and leaves him to keep track of the other rogues in the team above. So we see this in the coordination of the Turks that they have with each other as well. So this entire chapter is really about teams and alliances forming. And this is a really interesting, you see it a little bit in Remake, how Barrett and Red really align together in almost a really strong canon party. In fact, a lot of people, as they leave Midgar, it's Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa, right? And then Barrett and Red kind of go off. Not everybody, but a lot of times, I know I always did. It was Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa that would go off after Midgar, and then Barrett and Red would have to travel on their own. So this is a really interesting nod to that. So one thing that our RAs have put together for us says that by recognizing our own strengths as well as other strengths, we don't have to carry the burdens alone of life, and recognize that the strengths of those that we associate with can be our key to success. This is a great thing. We try to do this in our group projects in class and stuff, helping people say, hey, it's okay to lean on each other a little bit. It's okay. Oh yeah, more rock facts, baby, because we're in the Mythril rock facts. You want me to hit some more rock facts for you? Why don't we take some rock facts and let's take a little mosey around real fast. Look at this Mythril over here. You want to see some Mythril? Look at this. Let's shoot some Mythril. Yeah, I mean, right, no match for Barrett's bullets, but it's real strong. So let's look at this Mythril real fast. Let's learn about some Mythril, everybody. Look at Barrett standing in awe of this. Mythril is a concept is a modern myth. I don't know if you knew that. It was invented by J.R.R. Tolkien. You see it in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, for example. Mythril facts does not have the same ring to it, but we're going to try to make it work. Mythril meanings. Nah, I like rock facts better. Mythril means gray shimmer. And Mythril has appeared in every mainline Final Fantasy as an item or equipment except for one. Does anybody know which Final Fantasy Mythril does not appear as an item or equipment? Does anybody know? Jeffrey says 12. What other guesses you got? 17. Oh, well, Sub, I guess technically you're right. FF1, 12. I'll tell you, there it is. Secret Lemon Face. It is Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII. Really interesting stuff. And that's a Mythril fact. That's a Mythril fact. One other thing. In the original Final Fantasy VII, Mythril is a required item for Aerith's final limit break, the Great Gospel. Great Gospel. So that's pretty interesting, right? And that is what we call...
And that's a rock
Mythril fact. That's a Mythril fact.
And that's a rock fact.
I'm getting way better at starting up like sound effects. Are you not impressed? Are you not impressed with this technological professional Noctis? Mythril is a type of rock. And that's a rock fact. If you don't like Final Fantasy VIII, I guess we're gonna have to do a lecture series on it. Okay, let's get to going. Okay, there's these guys. I don't really want to fight those guys. I just want to shoot rocks all day. You took a Lord of the Rings college class? That's awesome. I had to read Fellowship of the Ring in a literature class.
All right. Now, how are we getting out of here?
That might be an option.
That ladder? Or those excuse me, those yellow rocks. Yellow rock facts. I really should bring on like a geologist. Wouldn't that be interesting? I should have gotten like a geology professor and be like, let's have some actual rock facts from a rock master. Is that what you call a geology professor? I probably could have gotten one. And like, they could have sat here right next to me and been like, oh, you know what kind of rock that is? That's an igneous rock. And that's a sedimentary rock. What's the third rock? Igneous, sedimentary, and meta... Is it metamorphic? Yeah! That, Kuya, yes! That was it! I knew it! There were 3 types of rocks. So good. It is the Lord of the Rings of games. I absolutely believe it is. I believe it will be. Yellow rocks are made the same way as yellow snow, and we don't need any facts. You were a rock nerd back in middle school? Awesome. I love that. We could quiz you. What kind of rock is quartz, for example? That might be tough. Do we know what the entirety of FF7 was using the Mythril for? I don't know that, actually. I wish that I did. Maybe somebody knew. It took you so long to find the yellow climbing paint right there. Big G rocks. I mean, I don't mean to drag you right now, but the camera, when Red says, what about that way over there? The camera literally sends you to it. No shame. And that's a rock fact. The draw system was interesting. The draw system was awesome. I will not stand for draw system slander. When is the video I last teased? You forget the series name, but I think it's meant to be the same kind of analysis as Thin Places. The video I teased, like my next video, it's gonna come out next Friday. I don't mean to drag you, but I will proceed to drag you. You think 8 is better than 9? Trenton, all you do is win. All you do is win tonight, because I also believe 8 is better than 9. Trenton, how did you turn over this new leaf over here? Like, what is happening tonight? It's win after win for Trenton tonight. What in the world? This guy, I am floored.
Check out this shit right here.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I really didn't think that you had good takes, Trenton, but here we are. Put it together.
Watch and learn.
Ah! FF9 got a 93 score? Yeah, isn't that amazing, right? It was a different time. It was a different time. Listen, I don't deny that 9 isn't a bad game, right? Like, it is a very good game. It's just not my game. 9 kind of has a sexist protagonist. Thank you for saying it. I've always thought that too. I always thought he was a little chauvinistic and a little, I don't know, cartoonishly predatory, if that is a thing that you could say. Like, it's like, you know, like old school cartoons, how they're all like a little bit like risque, but it's like okay because it's like the 60s. That's what Final Fantasy IX reminds me of. He's a little handsy, right? It's like, oh man, 9 is the quintessential Final Fantasy and you will die on that mist-covered hill? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it needs a remake. I need some whispers to retcon that game for me. Metacritic wasn't really a thing. That's a technicality. We're gonna blame the refs. That's all this mithril. Love to shoot Mythril. FF10 is the best FF game for you? Yeah. Zidane means well. I thought you were about to say that his name meant handsy. Like in the original translation, Zidane actually means handsy. No, but I misread that. Zidane means well, but he is a bit handsy. It is just a fun return. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I get it. I get it. I don't know if it felt fresh though. Like I feel like it to me, because like I think the PlayStation 2 was already out when 9 came out. FF9 just immediately felt a little old. Because it's like I'm playing these new games and I'm ready to play on my PS2, you know? Oh, you know if they remake it, Zidane won't be doing that. You know he won't. And there will be a group upset about censorship, and they'll want to... Yeah, listen, I do agree with that. The same way that there was a group that was really upset that they gave Tifa a black camisole underneath her her top, right? And I think, you know, it's just a different time. That's what it is. 7 and 8 also felt very serious, and I just felt really old, you know? I was like, I'm too old for kid stuff. I'd probably like 9 better if I went back and played it now. I've played it like 4 times, so like, I've given it a fair shake, but... Yeah, I thought it looked great too, but also like, I am all for children wearing proper clothing. So, in the flashback, she is a child, so... FF8 does feel a little bit more outdated than 9. I do agree with that. I think that the graphical style of 8 aged horribly. Maybe the worst out of 7, 8, and 9 because they tried to be realistic before being able to. FF9 and the PS2 came out the same week. That is what... I thought it was like really, really close, but the same week, that's bonkers. You don't like assigning numbers, but you love 13-2, 15, 4, 7 Rebirth, and 16. Yeah, relatable. Came out while you were in college. Yeah. I love Vivi. And Steiner's pretty funny as a foil kind of character, but... Yeah, I 100% agree with that, actually. Oh gosh, we gotta load up on fire here. Vivi's cool. Your roommate loves 9. Hey, listen, I do not fault anyone for saying that. Oh, they have got... I gotta give them some materia. I have not done my job over here. Let's give you some materia. I've just been blasting. So I started blasting. I hope that we just have infinite amounts of materia in part 3. See, I was just like leveling up things with this guy. Let's give him a comment. Why not? These are trash mobs, and I'm gonna have to like recalibrate all the materia before this awful boss fight in a minute anyway. Yeah. Healing. Yeah, let's definitely give him some fire, I guess. Fire guy. Yeah. I really do think that 9 will be amazing with a remake. Genuinely. It needs... if any Final Fantasy needs a remake beyond 7... I kind of hope they go with an anime style to it, though. Like, I think that would be awesome. Almost like Visions of Mana. I think that would look really cool.
Yes, it's my turn.
Don't Lead, red, and lost! Could have gone better. Mostly your memory of 9 is a place to call home. Oh, isn't that the truth? Great song.
Well now,
Look who it is. And that's a rock.
Hey guys! Over here!
y'all taking a breather or what?
The bridge is out!
Do you think you can give us a hand?
Now I do love
Let
Twilight
me see.
Princess.
For $2,000.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. Wait, what was the Phantom Menace quote? Hilarious. Listen, that joke about 2000, they could have kept it going. They could have kept it going for the rest of this game, and I'd have been like, brilliant. These guys. One thing that's really surprising to me about this game is that the humor, the localization is really, like, good. I mean, I don't know if the translation is perfect, one-to-one, but the localization hits with the jokes. Like, every joke they say, I, like, smile and chuckle at. That's good translation. For it to be that contextually, I don't know, relevant, you know? All their jokes land with me. But then again, it doesn't take much to get me to laugh, you know? That's what we've learned, Chad. It's a great running joke. I love it. I love that Aerith is like, oh, two of her special forces, right, Cloud? Oh, you want to tell them or you want me to? That's so funny. Their personalities are just so stinking good. I love it. Oh, Lord. You know what's in there, don't you? Our nemesis. Don't remember all of it, but it... Oh, gosh. Streamlabs just usurped the chat. Hate leads to suffering. Oh, yeah. Hate leads to suffering, yeah. Aerith and Tifa are besties. We love that. Girl power, you know? Did you notice, chat, how quickly and easily Barrett is over here shoving this thing, and Cloud was kind of struggling a little bit? That's a nice touch. They did not use the same, like, movement mechanics or speed, I guess, for Barrett and Cloud here. He's struggling a little bit, probably because those little weak little noodle arms of Cloud, though. That Buster Sword, I don't know how he wields it with those little puny noodles. How much do you think that Buster Sword weighs? You think it's like the weight of a barbell, like 45 pounds? Is that what you think? Yeah, Cloud is Mako enhanced. That is true. Maybe that's it. I think 45 pounds is probably a good size for that. Probably a good guess on that one. You ever tried to one-hand a barbell from one end like that, like a sword? Let me tell you, it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well. It does not work. But, I don't know. We don't have Mako. We do have steroids, so maybe that's the key. I do not condone steroid use. BG goes. You saw a video where they recreated it? Oh. That's how you tear your wrists apart. That's true.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Oh, Trenton, that'd be awesome.
$2,000. And don't you forget,
$2,000. One thing I love about this chapter as well, Chad, is you just get a sense for their sense of humor, their relationship. I love it. God, it's so fun.
I don't think we can open it from here.
Yeah, I bet.
See a button or a lever?
Hey, lady, what's up? Welcome in. Lady! $2,000.
Thanks, we owe you.
Appreciate ya.
$2,000.
That's fair.
That's fair. Okay. Lightning materia. Okay, it's time to do some materia management, everybody. Okay, let's get down to it. I've been putting it off long enough. Oh boy. Okay, let's do some materias. Basically, I just want what Cloud had with lightning instead, right? That's basically it for Barrett. I don't know if he needs that, but maybe. And a revival. Let's see. Now down here, healing. Yeah, we do want him to have a healing. And we're going to give him a multiply, or magnify rather. Okay, there we go. What else? First strike. Yeah, we do like first strike for somebody here. Why not? Time. Why not? More lightning? Is that what we really want? Not that lightning. No, we need 3-star lightnings. A limit siphon? I don't know if I want that. Steadfast block could be good. And as for you, Red, you're like still doing great over here. Healing and magnify, that's all good. Elemental, not fire. We're going to give you another lightning. Can we just take it from like Yuffie or somebody? Would that be? No. We'll take it from here. Lightning, revival, barrier may be helpful. Binding, I don't know about that one. Skill master. Innervation. Auto unique ability. We should definitely give that to Homeboy here. Maybe instead of that. Alexander. Yeah, we're definitely using Alexander there. Steadfast block, precision defense. Precision defense is like good in it. Okay, let's take that off of Aerith for now. Okay, let's see what else. HP plus. Yeah, we do like HP plus. There's a gnat in my face. Ooh, that's a gnat fact. Yuffie, you don't need that. We're gonna give that to Barrett now. The way that I played this game the first time through, everybody had their own materia set. And like I did not change it like at all. That's just not the way we can play now. Okay, now let's look at, do we really want him to have Space Ranger of Honor? I don't think so. How about Whistle Wind? That might be helpful. Safety bits, not bad. The Key Warrior's Charm. Limit Booster. No. After using 5 types of commands, that's not bad. Corsair's Compass. When using a weapon ability, that's not a bad idea either. I guess I could give him Genji gloves, but I mean, he's not in danger of breaking the HP barrier at all. Do 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 do. Grants haste at the start of battle. Let's just give him the Choco King's cape. That's fine. Okay, let's do it. Alright, chat. This is the big one. This is the big fight for the night. Are we ready? Am I all healed up? I think I am. Yep. No more dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Time to get after it. This is my nemesis. This guy's so hard, you guys. Oh my gosh. I struggle. Banger song, though.
Then it's time to rock Cranky Boy here back to sleep.
To rock Cranky Boy back to sleep. That's right. Why is it reduced? Why is it reduced? What have I done wrongly? Why is it reduced? What have I done? Hang on. I've done something wrong. We're going to retry the battle because I have messed up a materia and I'm not doing this. No turning back. No, there is turning back. We made that mistake with Midgardsormr. Why is that reduced? Because it's fire and not lightning. You dumb E. Okay, we're going to try that again. I knew that I had... Oh, because I put it on Teeths? Is that what I did? Okay, we got lightning... And we got lightning. Okay, now we're good. That still counts as one. Lies. No, it does not. Because I caught my mistake before it really started properly. Now let's do it. Okay, it's like it never happened. Take two. Meaning take one. The rock textures are so great. Can you imagine what they would look like on a PS5 Pro? Death by forfeit! No! That's what the Badger is going to be like. Death by forfeit. Roll.
Oh shit.
More like.
Then it's time to
rock Cranky Boy here back to sleep. Oh, there it is. Weakness. All right, Red. Let's get it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fracture him.
Watch this.
Whoa, hello. Let's hit him with a static shock.
Need my help, do you?
Woo, got me. Close.
Bring in the heat.
Nope. Electric impulse. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. How about a Stardust Ray?
Count on me. Let's do this.
Talk, and that's a rock fact. They will be constipated and slow. Have you ever trash talked before?
This sucker keeps on getting bigger and bigger. But hey, it just means it's that much easier to hit. Am I right?
This ought to be fun.
Mythril Mallet.
Gathering its strength. Be ready.
Back it up, back it up.
All right, watch and learn.
How about a little haystack for us on Barret? Oh, dodge, better dodge, bigger dodge. Ooh, no, this is worse than the grass. How about an overfang? Come on, get him!
I'm coming for you.
That's what I'm talking about. Get that right arm now. Oh, dodge, no! No, Barret! No, Barret! Hate this real bad. Ooh. Oh, he's real mad. He's real mad at me. Get him back. Don't give up. Oh! Look alive, Barret. Look alive. Oh, no. Rock facts. We hate lasers. Ah! Raise it up. Don't let him do it. Red.
Here goes.
Let's go.
Coming.
No!
Hey, fight's not over yet. Fuck on this. Suck now.
Oh gosh, here we go. Just raise him.
We still gotta
Gotta get him up. Oh my gosh. No! Woo, I hate that. There's a death prediction going on. What? There's a death prediction. Aerith would have loved that. Well, if Aerith loved it so much, maybe she can get down here and heal us. Okay. Again. Bump that.
Looks like that hurt you.
Did it? Red.
Let's speed things up.
And that's a rock fact. Hi, Yuffie. Welcome in. We could use your help. Isn't that the truth, though?
You got this. Need my help, do you?
Need my help. Ow. That's so rock.
Now's our chance. Hit it with everything you got.
Hunting for materia. Seriously.
You good? Let's go. No one messes with Avalanche.
Oh, get off me.
Give them hell.
With me. Keep it together.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, dude, you are doing so much worse this time.
Ready when you are.
Still pick that
How predictable. We need to aim for the head again.
We're trying to aim for it. Ooh, ow.
Why now? Oh, you in trouble now.
Yeah, dodging really is not an option at all. How about a synergy ability like this? This is a perfect time for it. Go get him. There you go. Get him, Red.
Give it all you got.
Ah! We need to summon Alexander. That's what we need to do. I love my materia.
Damn, this sucker keeps on getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, he
But hey,
does.
it just means it's that much easier to hit. Am I right?
This ought to be fun.
Hey,
Bruh.
what's old Rocky up to now?
Woo! Ow. Painfulness. How about a catastrophe? How about a Healy? Heal better, Barrett. Heal better. So get away from those. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh, you guys. Hateful. This guy's just hateful. Okay. Alexander, let's go. Oh! I can't even pay attention. You know it's bad when I can't focus on camera mode. Get him! Come on, everybody, hit him! Hit him! Okay, I don't even care. Just hit him with a thunder. Thundara.
You ready? Need my help, do you?
No, Barrett, no! Do not. Okay, catastrophe. That's it. No, I don't want to do it though. Ah, crap! I waited too long. I waited too long. I knew better than that. I knew better than that. If I'd hit limit, it would have been invincible. Ah, that's not good. Making progress. No, we're not making progress. Okay, raise. Don't give up. Okay, no. Okay, listen, Red. Dude, Red. Stop. You're being terrible right now. Red. Okay, I don't even know. How about a catastrophe? Just catastrophize them all. Okay, and that's for you, Red. Oh, crap! Well, it don't matter. I do suck at gameplay, but listen, this guy is the worst. Ah! Okay, raise him back. Got some
fight left in you.
Oh my lord. Okay. Ah! Well, we're dead again. Yeah, it's the first real skill check in hard mode. I don't know how I beat him the first time. I do not know how I beat him. Woof! Okay, let's think for a moment. What if we played a game called... maybe called We Need More HP? Why do we have another lightning? God only knows that answer. I just put too many lightnings on that one. Let's play HP up, because you can never have too many HP ups for old Barrett. This fly's driving me crazy right now. Attack power. Let's boost some attack power. How about that? Enhanced elements. Yeah, I guess that works. I don't know if I want that. Is there one that's like don't take damage? Because that'd be fun. That'd be a great one. Attack power. Let's do more attack power. How about magic attack? That's good too. Magnify and barrier. That's a good idea too. Though I feel like I kind of need the healings. But I don't hate magnify barrier. I don't hate that one bit. Don't hate it one bit. I'll just move this down here. Who needs skill master? Not me. Let's put barrier. And then red, you're going to cast that like immediately. Like first thing, buddy. First thing. You Tifa, you got the only barrier in the book here. Whistle wind, I just don't think it's going to matter. We need something more than that. Maybe Corsair's magic compass. That'd be fun. Choco King, I just don't think it matters. The beginning of the fight's not what's killing me. It's literally everything else. So I need something that's like, we're going to protect you from death. Thank you, Kuya. Thank you so much. Pretty cool you were able to brute force it. Yeah. All out offense strategy. Listen, I don't remember how I beat it the first time I beat it, but I did. Full throttle wrist guards for a dog. Yeah, I guess. Earrings. Okay, no more conservation of magic. You don't want to be right? Well, we'll see. Okay, let's just do it that way then. You guys are going to be great this time. Hang on. I feel like I need lightning. I just want to do MP absorption materia, I think. Because I am afraid of magic conservation sort of stuff. So yeah, okay, let's try this. Enhanced cowl gives like 50 defense. Is that right? Oh, we do like that. Where's the enhanced cowl? Karmic cowl. Vitality and spirit by 50. That's right, and 50 defense there. Okay, I mean, I like that. I like that. That's good. We'll give him Corsair's Compass. Okay, let's do it. I feel good. I mean, I don't feel great, but I feel fine. Let's go.
Bring in the heat. Ah, looks like that hurt you.
Let's just all out, buddy, all out. Yeah, don't even worry about magic conservation around here. Mana wall on everybody. Let's do that. Hit him with thunder again. Hit him with thunder again. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hit him with thunder again. Just a little baby thunder. You're a baby little lab rat dog. Don't hit my dog. Yeah, I'm working on the Mythril Golem fight. Of course I am. Let's do a... Oh, I don't know. I mean, let's hit him with massive thunder. Well, that took up all my MP, actually. Uh-oh. I think bad things are happening. The false confidence of phase 1. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Damn! This sucker keeps on getting bigger and bigger. But hey, just means it's that much easier to hit. Am I right?
This ought to be fun.
Hey, hold on.
Come on,
What
man.
you up to now?
Dodge that. Oh, yikes. What a synergy ability. That'd be fun. On the spine.
Come on.
There we go. Come on, dog.
Hell yeah. Try walking back.
Right arm is crippled. Alexander!
Let that muscle bump.
Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, gotta dodge that.
Bring it home.
Alexander, you were completely in my way. Tracking beam, yeah, let's go. Kill the head.
Stay down, asshole. Give him hell.
How much is that? 20? Fine. I don't care. Hit him! Hit him!
Gonna reduce your ass to rough.
Do I have a... No.
How predictable. We need to aim for the head again.
For the head again? Okay.
About damn time.
Oh, dude, you gotta dodge. Or something. Ah! Okay.
Gonna make your eyeballs pop.
Okay. Okay, he's mad. Come on, Alexander. Oh, the spine is crippled.
All you want.
Maybe I should have given him Genji gloves after all. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Come on. Fine. Oh, he's going. Ah! Don't. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
I see.
Static shock. Fine. Catastrophe. That's just good.
Taking time. Y'all return to the fight.
Woo! Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Dodge red. Oh no! Oh, I did not do that. I did not. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. Okay, fine. Static shock, let's go.
Watch this.
Again. No, no!
The heavens break.
Woo! No, crap! I thought I was gonna get him. Ah, I thought I was gonna stagger him. Ah! So close. I thought I was gonna stagger him, y'all. Oh my gosh, I did not. I did not. Okay, okay, I got it this time. I just gotta keep red chilled. Oh my gosh, what a trip. Okay, let's try this again. What did I like? Oh, man, ATV stagger material, like that happens. That's not gonna work. Let's just give him another precision defense. That'd be fun. Okay, we got this. I can do this. I've beaten him before. I can do it again. I do hate this boss though. No, but he is the worst.
Ah, looks like that hurt you.
Ooh, bad choices.
Keep it together.
Need my help, do you? Bang, bang!
Bang, bang.
Give him out!
Attack before it recovers.
Good grief.
You ain't gonna get away! Check out this shit right here!
Let's.
Damn! This sucker keeps on getting bigger and bigger. But hey, just me. Come on! I'm coming for you! Ooh, I got a king!
We need to aim for the head again.
I'm trying.
Go for it.
Yes, it's my turn! Hell yeah! Try walking that up! You got this! Coming at you hard and fast!
Get up!
Take over.
Need my help, do you? Bring it home! How did... Yeah, I'll do it!
Ready when you are.
God, I cannot kill it fast enough. Ah, man, I cannot. Ah! Ooh, stay away from that. Howling Moon? Maybe? Restoring your HP and MP? Okay, we like that. We'll do that.
Keep it together.
Why now? We gotta cripple this thing fast, or else!
Leave it to me. Nowhere to run. You ready?
About damn time!
Whoa! Get up! Get back! Crap, I'm so out. Okay, let's do one of
Let's keep chipping away.
these. Ah, crap.
Stay calm now.
I'm in!
Satellite beam, yes.
Think you can piss me off and get hard on the bag? Say it, don't you let us down!
It's all up to you
Let's
now.
do this! Hard on the bag!
Come on!
Give it your all.
You ain't gonna get away! Don't stop doing this!
Come on! Come on! Come on! Boom!
That's a mighty fine staircase. Thank you kindly.
And you know what that is?
And that's a rock fact.
That's right. We did it, baby. We did it. Together. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking proud of us! I'm so freaking proud of us. We did that together! Me with your support and the power of friendship and streaming. Oh my god. What? Yeah, okay, let's pull this. Oh, the gate's already open. You idiot. The gate's already open. Ugh. Thank you. It was a great fight. Yes, it was a great fight. Made all the better because we won. Whew. And we learned. It was learning experiences every time, right? Yeah? Yeah. We are sadly nearing the end of our...
And that's a rock fact.
So Red is the stagger master when you know how to use him. Yeah, almost an instant stagger after satellite beam. Wasn't that clutch, right? Satellite beam, boom, stagger, and then boom, again, stagger. It was just like, got that stagger swagger, baby. Got that stagger swagger. Let's go. It was the rock facts we made along the way.
Hey,
What took you?
There's a gimmick?
stumbled on the killer rock formation and couldn't tear ourselves away, right?
The ground
the
here
fire
can give way at any moment. We shouldn't linger.
True, but don't forget, Shinra knows we're here now. Might be more of them outside.
That doesn't make any difference to me. I ain't stopping. Not for them or anyone. Not after Midgard.
This is such a
Not
cool
after what we
inclusion.
saw.
After what we saw, and then we hit this flashback. So good. So good, you guys.
We all know what's at stake here. The fate of the world.
Is that right,
So if
Bear?
they get in our way, that's on them.
Right. Let's get back to tailing the guys in robes. They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
That's so good, you guys. That's so good. It's crazy. This is the end of our rock facts. This is the end of our, I'm gonna put on some fire materia on Cloud again. And, maybe, oh, I don't know. Maybe let's get that elemental, put it back on him. And that's a rock fact. Man, I was really ready with all the wind here, wasn't I? I was really ready for it. I need to level some materia. That's what I've learned. Oh wait, what am I doing? MP absorption. That was kind of clutch there. Almost forgot that mention of the future visions. Yeah, yeah. He's such a man on a mission, you know? And I appreciate him for it. I really do. I really do. So we got Cloud, Red, and Aerith again. Okay, good. I like that. I like that team. Put a first strike here. Comet. We don't really need Comet. Give him time. Steadfast block. Does he already have that? No, he doesn't. Okay, and I think we're golden again. Unless I want to put... I really do like having Comet and Synergy on Aerith. It just makes things go so much more smoothly for me. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I love it. I love the spectacle of it. Even if it doesn't do all the damage in the world, I just freaking love it. Okay, what are we gonna get for her instead? Maybe she needs Kate Sips. Yeah. We need to give her a first strike, actually, because if anyone needs it, Aerith does. Because once she starts rolling, we really roll, but... Okay. You didn't use Comet in your game? Oh, dude, I love Comet. I love. Aerith needs re-raise for late game. From a certain point of view. Another point of view might be she doesn't, because she is raised. Who knows?
Don't overdo it.
Aerith, Comet! Aerith, Comet! Here comes the Comets! Oh, get back,
You ready?
It's your turn.
Take it over.
Boy, these guys are ridiculous. They need to be hit by comets. Ooh, ow! Hate that. Can we raise somebody? Can we cure somebody? Make cure yourself here.
I got it.
Oh, get back! Get back!
Keep it together.
However, I
Comet! Yes, hit them all with Comet.
Gotta be careful.
Woo! It's just like the apocalypse when Aerith starts spamming Comet. It's just like a hellscape in this game. Aerith's like, I don't care if I'm dying, you're coming with me. Woof! Oh yeah, it's my own sacrifice, but you're coming with me. Oh, and that's a rock fact. I think I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. I'm not going the wrong way. I just doubted myself. I would say it's rock solid. Okay, make sure you make as much noise as possible, everybody. That's important. There's no sense in sneaking up on anyone around here.
Hey, you asked for it.
Sure did. Get him, Aerith. Get him.
Get him. I keep my distance if I were you.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and everybody, this is the end of chapter 3. Can you believe it? Can you believe we actually did it? What? In like record time too. How crazy is that? Only a 2.5 hour deal? That's nuts. Okay, you guys. So actually, this is where we call it a night, because we are not going into chapter 4 till next week. That's crazy. That's crazy. I cannot believe what we have done tonight. Hello, Junon. Hello, Junon. Yeah. You're sad. There's no reason to be sad. We have so much good content coming up. Thus, we leave the mines in less than 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's like a record for us. The linear sections really keep us on track, don't they? It's amazing. All right, everybody, let's chat for a moment. Let's chat for just a moment as we return. You can hear the whistling of Junon echoing in our ears, right? Chapter 4 is peak. But what did we learn in Chapter 3, everybody? Well, we learned a few things thanks to our research assistants and thanks to the game. It's just the discussions that we've had. We had so much discussion about the importance of sharing generational stories. We got some chat lore, community lore tonight. We all like shared our own stories and experiences of our own lives. And like 9/11, we talked about that. Who would have ever guessed, right? And we just shared those amazing things. And then we learned about rocks. We had rock facts. And I think that the biggest takeaway from me tonight, what a great thing. And I've got to give props to Trenton again. Big props to Major Trenton, because I think he had like the surprising fact of the night as we're talking about how everybody has empathy and compassion for the black robes because they see Cloud in them. And proximity does, and exposure brings empathy. Exposure creates empathy, and that's true in life. But the one that doesn't have empathy for the black robes is the one that's running from his future as a black robe. He's afraid, and therefore he's projecting that fear for himself onto them and attacking them. So that was a great point tonight, Trenton. Well done. But we had lots of rock facts. We had some great kind of personal reflection sort of things. It was a good night, everybody. Good night. Sub, that's a great question. What facts are in store for Junin? I guess it's going to be Phoenix facts. Fire facts. It's like, yeah, fire facts. Phoenix facts. Life facts. I don't know. Rebirth facts. I've got some really good stuff. Sleep Easy. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Everybody, Sleep Easy. Y'all going to hear from him a little bit later on in the lecture series. Cannot wait. The interviews are amazing. Oh my gosh. Listen, every time, I thank you so much for saying that. Every time I interview somebody, it's been so cool. And you've got some great ones coming up soon, let me tell you. Yeah, that's going to be some good stuff. Monday, don't forget, we've got Night Sky Prince. His interview's coming up on Monday. What was the rock fact? We had so many rock facts. We talked about Mythril facts. We talked about mining facts. We talked about Poseidon facts. Just Titan facts, rock facts. It'd be good. Joshua facts. That's true. We did Joshua facts today in my class today for Final Fantasy 16, and these sweet sorority girls were just like, what is happening? So, hey, thanks for hopping in, buddy. Also, is that Mookie? Is that an emote of Mookie? I love that. That's awesome. That's a great emote. That's so good. Burb facts. I like that too. I like that. Oops, that was not the right fact. I pressed the wrong thing. That was Elden Ring. I wanted a rock fact, y'all. Where's my rock fact? I need my rock fact back. Where is it? That's it. I want a rock.
And that's a rock fact.
From the side there. Wow, I wasn't ready for the side fact. I had to dodge. Like, look how it goes. Like.
And that's a rock fact.
I am a deeply unserious streamer. I'm a deeply unserious YouTuber. And that's a rock fact. Well, I need to find a good voiceover for like, that's a fire fact or something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks everybody for being in tonight. Absolutely amazing stuff. Tonight, y'all always bring the heat. And hopefully you'll bring the heat next week. But a quick rundown of everything going on next week, just as a quick reminder for everybody. Next week we do have, opening up on Monday with the interview with Night Sky Prince. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to be doing our... thank you so much for the sub, Trenton. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. On Tuesday and Thursday, we are doing Chapter 4, and we're going to be talking about the mythos of Phoenix, and we're also going to be talking about kind of some social and a little bit of political stuff. Not real-world politics, but Shinra politics. We'll be doing that. Then on Wednesday, you're going to get my Visions of Mana recommendation video, like who is this game for and why should you care about it, and should you care about it. That's going to be good. I don't really do reviews, but I think I do prof recommendations. So you're going to get that. Thanks to Square Enix for providing me with a code for that game. So you're going to get that on Wednesday. And then next Friday, get really excited because you're going to get How Buddhism Explains Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, my first of several video essays. So look forward. It's a packed week next week, you guys. And as always, make sure you check out all the shorts and reels that our RA team is putting together. Everybody, this has been absolutely amazing tonight. Just can't thank you enough. This has been a banger week, banger week in content creation, and just like the community, y'all just continue to just floor me. And I just stinking love you guys. So thank you for everything that you do to make this channel great. And with that, I guess that's pretty much it. So let me just look real quick here. Hey everybody, why don't we go give a quick raid, those of you that are on Twitch. Let's bounce over to Dustman and let's give him a quick raid. He's playing Legend of Dragoon. I've never played Legend of Dragoon, but let's go in there, like, bless him before we head out for the night. Thanks everybody, and until next time, walk tall, my friends. We're gonna raid him in just a few seconds. Okay, with that, bye everybody. Have a great night.